Is that real?
I love the juice. Oh, no,
yeah.
No, I think someone did this like 2 days ago.
How did they permanently murder Rebecca Griffin?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, negative Nancy.
Why would someone write Rod on it?
He's an asshole.
Yeah, probably. Actually, I don't remember that being here last time. So, guess how old these pictographs are. These are called pictographs.
13,000 years.
5,000 years old.
50 million.
2,508.
Okay, think logically now.
1,000.
1,000? Any other guesses?
3,000.
13,000.
Oh, well, I don't know. Do people do this before?
Oh, wait, not 13,000. Sorry, 1,300. Did people do this before or after Jesus?
Before, probably.
This is definitely
This is a good question.
This is
Before
after
Jesus.
1300 after.
So,
I read it in the back.
These pictographs are a combination of different Indian tribes that lived here before white settlers came to this area. And as far as archaeologists know, they've dated them to be around 1,000 to 13,000 AD, so after Christ. And if you look at Columbus, nobody really knows what any of the pictographs mean. There's very little that's left over from these people's culture.
They probably
These people, they call these Indians that they associate with these type of pictographs Fremont, but Fremont is just the English name of the archaeologists that studied basically all the Indians in this area. Any Indian tribe or any like settlements that they find that they can't identify with the different Indian groups, they call Fremont.
Okay, don't touch.
So,
Don't touch horn.
Yeah, your finger oil will actually destroy these over time because obviously lots of people come here, so you can look at them, but definitely don't touch them.
Why on the rock and not the ones around it?
Okay, so 1 second. So first I'm just going to tell you about them, and then you can go exploring. Because the actual fact of it is, yeah, like Devin's saying, there's pictographs everywhere. That's why we went searching the other day. You'll find that there's little, like, if you look around and you say, oh, well, this doesn't look like a bad place to live because maybe there's some caves you can't see, it's near the water, it's fairly flat here. You have to look at areas where the Fremont people they're pretty sure were mostly farmers. They farmed corn, and they farmed corn in like the acres. They farmed a lot of it. They stored their granaries up high in the cliff where there wasn't always an exact way to get there. They would be visible, but they would only have either ladders or they would chisel in footsteps and handholds to get up there, putting in fake handholds and footholds so that people that weren't from their community would be led up the wrong way, and then they'd be stuck on the wall and maybe fall off. Yeah, so they were pretty smart, but tricky. Yeah, there wasn't. The way archaeologists find out about civilizations is they kind of examine the remains or the trash of a society that's left behind. So the Fremont didn't really have a whole lot of trash. In the places that archaeologists have been able to examine, they can kind of infer that they lived in families, mother, father, and children, but communally, so about 10 families together. And like I said, they were mostly farmers, but also hunters for the goats and elk that you've seen down here, and also small game like mice and rattlesnakes and things like that.
If you look all the way up at the top there, you can see more.
Yeah, they're all the way up there. And who knows if 1,000 years ago, if this was actually up there in some panel. And what I like to think of when I come here is this is obviously the Price River is right here coming into Desolation Canyon, and it kind of like maybe is a travel marker, perhaps, you know, like right here. So take your time for sure and look at it and like think to yourself like, what could this mean? Is this like a panel?